last time. I think kept asking, so everybody good? Yeah.
Nope.
Bought all the stuff?
Nope.
People keep talking about stuff. Okay, I'll just let them keep talking about stuff. Must need to buy stuff. I don't know why Google Hangouts does this to me sometimes.
Because you're from a different continent.
Yeah.
No, it's you automatically are muted when you enter Google Hangouts if there's more than like 2 or 3 people already in.
I created the Google Hangouts and then invited you guys. I was
That's bad.
And like
Al Gore,
suddenly...
I created the internet.
Exactly. Right. Well then, everybody's here. Everybody has all their stuff. Awesome. So, I'm fairly certain 3 of you know each other very, very well by this point, but we do have 2 newcomers who I'm pretty sure I've seen Imsaline before. I cannot remember seeing Sir Isaac. So you might want to take a minute or 2 to let me get you in a fancy order here for you to do introductions, so everybody knows where everybody is and everything runs smoothly.
Honey, my name is Imsaline, and I'm a paladin of Sauron Ray. I take no sass, and I make tasty pies. I'm out to kill the horrible beasts that Rovagug has been creating. So don't you be looking for my pies, because you can't have any. I'm looking at you, Captain.
Hey, baby.
And next to Imsaline, we have Sir Isaac. Sir Isaac is a Taldan noble, maybe, although he is lacking the beard, and at times it is as though he wants to stroke that he no longer has. When you head down into the Emerald Spire, he will turn himself into a lizard of some sort, and along with him he has Knut, a small polar bear. So Isaac is fairly aggressive while changed. Before that, he's fairly diplomatic, and he likes to speak fancy words. Hello all, I hope that I can be of great aid in our battles down there. Say, I have a bit of experience with this Spire. How about you?
You're level 5, right? So you've got a medium polar bear.
No, small.
Bears are medium?
You can decide when they change size to not do so.
Yeah, you go with stats instead.
Gotcha. Little Knut. Alright, Michael, you're up.
Alright, my name is Sonata. I am a cleric of Abadar. If you require healing, I require a donation to Abadar to fulfill his moneyness. Stay away, Captain.
What kind of donation are we talking about, Sonoda?
Gold.
Oh, whoa.
So leave your teeth in your mouth. And then she looks at her fellow half-orc and be like, oh, great, now we get to talk about the orc, human rape.
Yes. When I was young, I found out that my mother was the product of orc rape. She was killed after I was born. I now hate all humans. Well, all humans that rape orcs. I have had plenty interaction with you, Sonata, and Captain. Sonata, keep your pants on. Sonata, keep her pants on. Or Captain, rather. Mechanically, he's a ranger, and has a level in rogue, so can disable electrical traps if necessary. and doesn't like orc rapers.
Well, good to see you all again. I'm the Captain Alistair Styles. I'm a freedom fighter of the Liberty's Edge. I might look like a pirate, but don't hold that against me. I'm not a bad guy. I'll be singing songs of all your heroic feats after this is all over. Pleased to meet you, Sir Isaac. I tip my hat to you. Everyone else I've met before. And Sonoda, let me say you do look fine today, but you're gonna have some competition. The beautiful Celine. So happy to be here, and let's become legends, my friends.
I don't make pies.
Excellent. Well, as per usual for the Emerald Spire, you get summoned in the early morning into Ambrose Valsin's office, where he's looking over some ledgers and books and asks you all to sit down. Ah, greetings, Pathfinders. You know, I think we should take another crack at that Emerald Spire there. I'm sure there's some things for you there to kill. Oh, and explore. Yeah, that bit too. Yeah. Oh, I hear there's some water on the next level. Good luck!
Oh, water, excellent.
Now I'm just gonna go over here and do some hot yoga. So you might want to leave.
I'm gonna cast Create Water on him.
Ooh, good way to start it off. Yeah. And he starts doing hot yoga.
Mm-hmm. Well, excellent. I would say it was a very, very good thing that I prepared water breathing then.
Yeah, excellent. And if not, you would have had a couple of days' journey to redo all that sort of thing.
Indeed.
The Emerald Spire and its lack of actual anything intro. Like,
yeah.
Just come up with whatever you feel like.
Wait, it's better than being surprised with, oh yeah, this entire level's underwater. You guys are all screwed.
Yeah.
Well, that is how you do it when you play it out of society.
Yeah, and it's like you come down there, everything's underwater, and like, crap. We got to do something about this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys appears to be experienced and have worked together before, I guess. Where would you like me in your party composition?
Sonata points in front of her. Anywhere over there.
Excellent.
Honey, I don't know how I'm going to do with all this armor on underwater. It may be a sticky situation.
The captain's got you.
You're giving him ideas.
I heard I can use the captain as a flotation device.
So what you're saying is you're going to be all wet and you want to climb on top of me. I got you, baby.
I believe that's what I am saying.
Does your hat have like your tricorn hat? Does it have a strap around your chin or something?
My other character, I have another pirate character. He actually has Mara's bicorn, and it actually gives him floating and a swim speed. Yeah, my hat might fall off. Just let me know if it falls off, DM. I won't like that very much.
Alright, as you travel back to the River Kingdoms, you meet up with familiar faces. You walk on through the excavation of the previous levels you've been through. Mike is there working with the workers and gives you a hearty salute. Hey there, guys! Nice to meet you again. We caught them damn orc rapists. Tell Zork. Huh, they didn't escape.
No, they didn't.
Yep. Oh yeah, River Kingdom justice for them. Oh, hey, yeah. You're also gonna need to travel through a level filled with some weirdo thingies. But don't worry, that'll take like 10 minutes.
Oh, that level. Yeah, I've taken care of it already.
Oh, so even better then. It's yeah, we don't really pay any notice to that level. I don't think anybody does.
No. So poorly written.
So as you travel on down to the Spire, eventually, after traveling through past conquests, you come to a ramp winding down from the level above. It ends in a flight of stairs leading to a dank, low-ceilinged room. The curved surface of the Emerald Spire takes up the northwest corner, and to the east is a broad stairway leading down to a dark passage from which the soft sound of lapping of water emanates. A closed door stands to the south wall. Several toad-sized crabs skitter about. And I'm going to place you here, although you might be like a few steps back. As those of you who know what this map like, it just starts you smack dab in the middle of a bunch of things. But feel free to adjust the walking order in any way you wish. And and you can hear, there is the sound of some. There's clearly something going on down there in that room.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as you're all happy with how you're walking in,
We headed to the north down those steps.
yeah. But there are some people in here who are going to ask you some questions before you go further. So, as I said, sadly, the stairway does not allow for it, but we're gonna sort of imagine you're about 2 squares back
Mm-hmm.
when the diplomacy begins, because that's what the Emerald Spire is all about, diplomacy.
Honey, I'm just here for a swim.
Can't be that way.
Mr. Crabby Jones, is that your name? I see you are of the fiddler variety. Can you play me a song on your giant fiddle-like appendage?
Yeah.
Or does he
Actually,
not respond? Is he an actual crab and I'm just talking to a crab?
he looks sort of like a crab, but slightly otherworldly. He sort of looks at you.
It has crabs.
How do you
It
do
has-
so? Well,
There are
madam,
lots of crabs around, and he sort of looks at his companion, who says something to you in Aquan. If anybody happens to speak that,
I go blub 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 blub. I don't speak Aquan.
he says, "Ugh." Goes to Common and says, "Who are you, and what are you doing here?"
Well, honey, I am Celine, and I'm here to clear this level of nasties and vagrants.
You see, he's a sort of blue-skinned humanoid.
Are you a Gilman?
Do I look like I have gills? No, I'm not a gilman.
The captain
There's
here
no
looking
nasties.
for your mother.
Yeah, there's no nasties here that need clearing. We're just doing some research, and you can be on your merry way back upstairs.
Perhaps we could help you with your research.
Nope,
Mm-hmm.
you can't even speak the language. You're not going to be of any use. Sorry.
I'm
Nice
good at
talking to you.
Now, I don't know why we have to get off on this wrong foot. Well, there's plenty of places for us all to explore all together.
Yeah, sure. I'll take this floor, and you guys take the one above me.
Well, how about we go to the one below this one? But we have to go through this one, right, to get to the next one? Is that I've not have been here before. This is my first time.
Yeah, you need to go through this floor to get down to the next one.
Perhaps
And
you can lead us. We could
Well,
assist
you said there were no bad guys here, so we could just walk right through, right, Celine?
That, I guess so.
There's no bad guys for me. There's thing. Look, why? Who are you? Why do you need to? You can't just wade on through. You'll destroy all our research.
What are you researching?
That's none of your business.
Well, if you told us, we won't destroy it and we can go through. We need to go through. We have our orders, just like you have your responsibilities, your orders.
Well,
Can I help you?
Celine, I don't think we got time for that.
well. So
We were sent here by our superiors to explore this level of this dungeon. Who are you sent here by? Who are you? I told you my name.
I am Jorqual.
Ah,
I am a member of a research team as well, and we got here first. So he doesn't. He's, no offense, but you'll just have to wait for us to finish up.
We're here to
All
collect
right.
taxes on behalf of Abadar.
Who? Oh, that guy.
You have not paid your taxes, and we're here to collect.
I'm not from this world. I don't
Would I
know of
understand
any
that?
taxes.
from what I understand about Abadar is time is money, and you are wasting our time, honey.
Yep. But I got orders too. So I'm just gonna stand here and I'm gonna keep on doing my research.
Okay.
You better just head along. I'm sure we'll be done soon enough, and then you can come and do whatever you need to this.
Gentlemen, let us continue with what we have to do while this man surveys this room or whatever he's doing.
Nope, no can do. I'm afraid if you go down those stairs, I'm gonna have to try and stop you.
That sounds strangely like a threat.
No sir,
He can
no
try.
threat.
Captain, I may have
I
to-
have my orders.
Can I do a bardic performance to try to make this guy not be aggressive towards us?
Well, you can go for diplomacy check number 2.
Can I?
He doesn't seem quite as hostile as he was before.
Okay. Or I could fascinate him, or I could charm him.
Or we could stab him.
He's like, okay, look. Well, it's not really my call. I honestly have no idea how you're going to be disrupting our experiments because nobody told me nothing or wrote it down anywhere. Anyhow, I suppose I could take you to meet up with the rest of my team if you. But I can't promise nothing.
I'm gonna try to charm this guy.
Go for it.
So, DC 13 will save.
Hey, luckily he doesn't get the +5 right now.
For
Yeah.
not being human.
No, for not being in combat.
Oh,
He
fuck.
does, however, roll pretty high.
And if I remember correctly, he's actually immune to charm person.
Yeah, he's not.
And guess what starts?
Yep.
Hey, we'll have none of that here.
That was just a joke, mate.
These are not the droids we're looking for.
Yeah, I'm afraid he doesn't take kindly to magic like that.
Okay.
And he's going to escort you out of here with his.
He's
I was
going
going to
to
try.
try. Yep.
Yeah, he can try, most certainly. And this is Sonata's favorite part. She's like, yay! Somebody acted up. I tell you, Captain, they never want to ever get along.
Sometimes it works, man. Last time some of those guys surrendered. Remember the guards in the beginning? They just threw their weapons down. They gave us a key.
Yeah, you were doing quite well until that charm person, actually. Let's see. Of course,
How about I put mine in initiative? Sorry, I was off the screen.
Oh.
I'm working on my Kineticist.
Let's see. Forgot all about this little.
Does anybody actually know when the Kineticist and stuff become actually Pathfinder Society legal?
Yesterday.
Oh yeah, baby! I gotta make my Kineticist.
And the what do you call it? Updated resources came out today for it.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Everything's in there. Oh, hey, and also the Advanced Race Guide just got an errata too. I really envy everybody at.
God, I love it. Everybody that wants to keep their Mask of Stony Demeanor has to pay an extra $7,500. Love that.
What I dislike about it is the fact that they took a bunch of. I realize why they nerfed the Oracle and the Bard for Aasimars. I just don't like it because it could have been handled in a much better fashion.
Well, +6 is pretty OP compared to +2.
I mean, yeah, but it was OP for like life oracles and the like, but you could use it to take otherwise useless revelations and make them good. And that's what I did.
Oh yeah, and going back to it, the Mask of Stony Demeanor, which used to be 500 gold, is now 8,000 gold.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean, it's ridiculously good.
+10 to bluff.
Yeah, for 500 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to keep that, I'm gonna look at the errata rules.
Yep.
In the new stupid guild guide.
And this little critter here sort of goes and runs away.
Oh.
Zorik, you're up. As the others prepare for the fighting.
Zorik is going to see that Jerkle is taking a defensive posture against these actions and will enjoy a full round of my deadly aim.
Fun with bows.
Yeah. So the first one is a 14 against its flat-footed.
No.
How about a 25 flat-footed?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll do 12 points plus another 4 for sneak attacks, so 16.
He looks quite injured, actually.
I'm sure. I'm done.
Okay. He's like, hey! Violent interlopers, help! Help! And he looks around and does the best thing possible in his condition, is in his situation, and casts a spell and then 5 foot steps down here. Like, help!
Make sure he does it defensively.
Nope, he doesn't. It's a standard action spell.
Oh, I don't think he has to do defensively right now because no one else is acted.
No one else has acted. And you can spellcraft that if you like. Yeah, he cast haste on himself and his little buddy. Imceline.
Hate that.
try to grapple him before he gets away, provoking if he wants to attack me.
He would definitely love to do so with his thingy, but what's your AC?
My AC.
Probably over 20.
Yes.
Ah, damn! I didn't crit with my dagger. Yeah, you've grappled him.
And I tell him, listen, my friend made a mistake. We don't want any trouble. We would like to resolve this peacefully, even though everyone else jumped the gun and got all nervous. I scold the captain. I thank you not for doing any more fishiness. We were having a nice conversation.
Thank me, baby.
We were having a nice conversation with this gentleman, and then you got all antsy with your songs or spells or whatever you were doing. So please, Jorquois, let us, I'll even heal you if you like. I'm done. I try to talk him down.
He seems to be a little bit terrified still. He might calm down eventually, but it might take more than
healing, perhaps.
Might take a little bit more. Sonoda.
Well, let's see here. How do I want to hurt somebody? So the crab's a bad guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's just misunderstood.
Misunderstood? No, don't start labeling people.
I'm gonna smack the crab because it's an orc raper.
Oh, he's a nice little fiddle crab.
Yeah. Yeah, sadly that's gonna miss. And would you like to move? Or run away?
Mm-hmm.
Sir Isaac and Knut.
Free action. Knut, defend me. As a trick, I cannot fail that. I will personally take a move action up there. Past the crab. If it has combat reflexes, it can obviously make an attack of opportunity.
Do not believe it does.
Okay, and then I'm going to ready an action. If the crab tries to attack one of us, I will attack the guy up here. And I scalp up next to him. Look very threatening. Something
Well, you're going to get to attack right away as the crab is going to try and get Imsaline off of Jarqual.
Okay.
Wow.
Against
Ow.
this guy.
Yeah. He's thinking about dropping unconscious, and then the crab disappears.
Oh.
It's always sad when that happens.
Yep.
I like that crab.
And he appears to be bleeding quite a bit, but
And so Isaac looks at who was our cleric?
Sonata is the cleric.
Yeah.
She only heals people if you pay her. Didn't you hear what she said, Sir Isaac?
Yeah.
Who needs help? I mean, looks like everybody's fine.
yeah, exactly.
So Isaac looks at the bleeding person.
Oh,
I wouldn't quite call it a person.
well, he hasn't paid me, so I ain't I ain't healing nobody.
Zorus can make him stop bleeding.
Okay. He does have loot to pay you for, though.
He pissed the captain off, man. That's unacceptable.
We tried to be nice. I don't know what the problem is.
The charm person. Apart from that, you were really nice.
Oh yeah, charm person would never work on him anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
Stupid
payment.
outsiders.
I mean, it's not payment to heal a guy if we're gonna take his stuff anyway.
Yeah. He does actually have he does have a nice little scroll on him of a non-core spell another scroll, a potion. He's got some stuff that doesn't really matter. A ring that radiates magic.
I don't think any of us are spellbook casters.
Are we still in rounds?
No,
I'll stabilize them.
Yeah, you're pretty much done. He's got a bunch of money as well, and
you guys are way too nice.
He's like stable there and just like doesn't appear to be doing much of anything.
I sacred touch and drag him into the room.
We're not a bunch of murderers. I mean, we're just here to explore. We don't gotta, we had them
I
outnumbered.
didn't murder nobody.
Yeah, he just
I mean, murder is like a very specific definition according to legalese.
just
So is rape. Look it up.
Do not look it up.
Well, like I said last time, if you yell surprise, it's not rape, it's a surprise. So then everything's fine.
I will lay my hands on Jorqual.
How dare you?
Hey, you could have saved that for something important.
Hey, he's like,
He's a
what?
person too.
Ow. The last thing I remember is a giant lizard. Ah! He's still here. Oh. Hi.
We get the battery cables out.
Battery
Honey,
cables? What's a
apparently
battery?
apparently we got off on the wrong foot, honey. So you're feeling better now. You'll be okay.
I'm not dead, at least. Why'd you have to go and try and cast some spell on me?
The thing is, he's supposed to be our most knowledgeable person here, but he didn't ask any questions, and he told no lies, and he jumped the gun. He got a little antsy. This is a scary place.
I had a bad day, I'm sorry.
He had a bad day. He tried to cast a spell.
Are you a bard too, Emceline?
I've been known to sing while I'm baking my pie.
Well, I'm not exactly in a position to argue now, am I? So...
Well, if we were bad people in the true sense of the meaning, we would not have brought you back to consciousness.
Or not so nice
Fair.
people.
I think the saving grace here is that I was here.
Fair enough. So, you're also explorers. What can I tell you? If you promise not to stab me again. Or, well, bite me.
Nobody stabbed you, man.
Shooting, biting...
I
Sorry.
just big old hug.
Yeah. I want a big old hug. You know.
Your little flappy friend ran away.
Nah, that's fine. I'll just need to resummon him.
And Krabby went away.
Yeah, oh yeah, little Flappy there went to warn everybody that there was trouble approaching.
Yeah. We need him, we need you to make sure there's not going to be any trouble for us.
I might be willing to do something like that if you promise to not kill anybody.
Now that
I
is
cannot.
no order.
Hey, I don't want to kill anybody.
The promise
Okay.
I
Unless
can
you make me.
Not kill anybody
Promise?
that doesn't attack you first. How about that?
There you go. I can promise that as long as I am not attacked first, I will not attack or kill anyone. I'll try not to kill anyone who is sentient.
Yes,
Try.
Sonata
Being
can't
the
promise
opera.
that. And sneak attacks are awesome.
So we all want to be one big happy family here.
Well, okay, you're gonna try, and that seems decent of you, all things considered. So, sure. Look, this place is full of all portals that, yeah. Well,
Let's
got
just say
some-
mortals.
you've got some modifiers for not killing him and already having had him in a nice position. So I'll just... And even if you even if he doesn't terribly like you, he is not in any position to, do anything about it. This level is full of portals to the elemental plane of water. Me and my siblings, whose ancestry hails back to the elemental plane of water, have been trying to figure out what exactly is going on here. These portals open and close, and all sorts of weird things from there seem to be popping in and out, and it's strange. We're not entirely certain why this place is like that. Is what can be done about it, because, well, it's kind of annoying if we going for a swim back home and then suddenly yoink in another place. You know what I mean?
I understand that, honey.
Yeah, right. And
First thing I wanted to
sometimes, of course, some less than friendly things from the elemental plane of water come through as well. And sometimes, of course, explorers come in and they get killed by them, and
I understand.
Well,
it gives the plane of water a bad name.
Exactly. So we've been trying to figure out what exactly is wrong, and we're on sort of a timer, because the guy on the floor below us is not a very friendly guy. Some construct making bastard who attacked us at first a couple of times, but we sort of brokered a short-term, short-term peace agreement. But we know he's just going to make some more constructs and eventually try and overrun us. So we're trying to do this as fast as possible, which is why I wanted to get rid of you. No offense.
Honey, none taken.
Yeah. My two sisters are in here, Senethar and Diana.
Are they single?
Sisters? Ooh.
That's what
They
I'm
are
asking.
single.
The
Yes,
captain
they
is saying
are single.
I do happen to have a faction mission. It's not for Liberty's Edge. It's for being a pirate.
It's the Pirate's Edge.
And it has to do with a blue-skinned woman.
Ah, right. Well, you're free to take that up with them if you want. Good luck.
Is the entire level underwater?
No, just parts of it. And, well, I suppose that depends on... There's a bunch of doors and portals here. It depends on if you can open some places to flood other places, and there's only so much water to go around, because the portals back to the plane of elemental water also take back some water, thankfully. Otherwise,
so it sounds like if we open the right doors, we don't have to deal with any water. Is that what you're saying, sir?
well, you're always going to have to deal with some water if you want to get to the end of this level, as in where the staircase downwards to that mad construct-making bastard is hiding out. And honestly, being explorers such as yourself, I'm sure he'll be of far more interest to you than us. We're just a couple of scientists, honestly. Just we ain't got there ain't no big treasure here or nothing. Well, I suppose if you're interested in research into the elemental plane of water, you'll find this place fascinating. And these portals, who were probably built by that necromancer guy who created this spire, well, some time ago. I can't remember his name. He's some guy. So, I'll make you a deal. Like I said, you don't kill any of my friends that don't attack first, and I'll help you get through without because well, mean, I may not like everybody in here, but I do like my sisters. I like my other friends. And having seen what you did in 6 seconds, I don't really want them to come to blows with you. Just saying.
Well, in that case, Jorqual, we have a deal. Stand up. Take my wand of cure light wounds.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
Give him a couple charges.
Thank you very much. You're gonna have a little bit of problems with dealing with parts of this place, but I'm sure you can hold your breath.
What do you mean by problems?
Well, the water bits, you're not exactly, you know, all that armor is gonna be
Honey,
troublesome.
I got this scroll right here that's going to allow me some freedom of movement under the water. Someone can read it.
Zorg says yes.
I could read it, but I ain't reading it. I want to see you take that armor off, beautiful.
Listen, if I take this armor off, it's not going back on. You know how long it takes me to do my hair? Just imagine how long it takes me to put this armor on.
What do you mean imagine? I imagine it every night before I go to bed.
Nice.
And if you take it off, I don't think he wants you to put it back on.
You need help, and I'm guessing nobody's gonna stand up and offer it.
Go.
So
Hey, now.
yeah, but it's okay. Just can you swim a little bit with that armor on? He asks.
I can.
Good enough, I suppose. Now,
A little bit without armor, perhaps.
well, this is going to be interesting. Let's find out. So, come on. He raises his hands and walks down. So down these stairs. You don't want to go into the room to the right. Nobody wants to go into the room to the right.
Before we move on, did we get our water breathing yet, Sir Isaac?
Yes.
Okay, and then Zorak will hand over his scroll to the captain. It says, "Please cast this on me."
Yeah, Sonata will do
You
the
go,
motion
sir.
as soon as she gets underwater.
Okay.
So you just got to roll a caster level check, Captain. It's a DC 8.
Okay.
Don't roll 1.
What do I add to that?
Just
Level.
your 5. D20 plus 5.
No charisma or anything?
Nope, it's a caster level check.
Okay.
Do that twice. Once for me.
Yeah, just don't roll a 1, please. There we go. Good. No ones. There you go.
Good.
Thank you. And then I'll use my freedom of movement scroll.
I'm gonna cast a message on everybody. Captain.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So what's to the right there, Jorqual, that we shouldn't go mess with?
Well, about 10,000 crabs or so.
Oh hell no, we ain't going there.
Yeah, it's a good place to throw your trash, but those bastards aren't really all that smart.
Mhm.
They'll attack anybody.
So Isaac swims up here and tries to smell into the room to see if he can smell all of these crabs.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of crabs, and you can't quite see it from there because of how dynamic lighting works. But
yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of crabs, and fighting swarms underwater is fun, according to the author of this adventure.
Sure.
That's why you just win initiative and throw everything at that square.
Yeah,
Alchemist Fire is not gonna work.
It does on the square.
this square is above water.
Yeah. Yeah,
Channel
there is
negative
one square
energy
above.
works everywhere.
It
Are we
does.
actively
That
in
is
the water
true.
right now, or?
3 parts of the swarm, because the swarm is so large, are underwater. One of them is sort of out of it, so you could throw stuff at them. But as soon as they get to do something, they're going in the water.
Yeah, and here is difficult terrain water, so it's like 2 or 3 feet high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But Zorak is not worried.
Who else, apart from Sir Isaac, is melee?
Me.
Okay, yeah. I'm thinking something like this should be a good.
Hang on, guys. Don't go too far forward, unless of course you want to go on off super fun happy slide. He yells into the room, "Stand down!" Okay, you're free to enter. You don't. And you see, like, there's, like, right in front of you, Alistair, there's, like, the water is moving and it has, like, eyes and it's, like, looking at you.
Hey, baby, Captain Styles is here. Nice to meet you. Pleasure to meet you, baby.
I'm afraid the elemental can't understand you, but, good show. Oh,
Hey, Anseline, could you change your yellow to something else? That aura you have, maybe like a gray?
Oh, hey.
It gives me 2 choices. It gives me yellow or green.
Oh, no. If you click on the yellow box, you can change it to any color you want.
Oh, okay.
You also notice that there's a bunch of rocks here that have been made to sort of build a small, I don't know what you call it in English. The water doesn't quite flow as freely here down into the water.
Yeah, great.
A dam. And you see, Sir Isaac, from your standing, that the entirety of the water in this room is really brackish and black, and you can't really see anything in there.
Let's see. Scent. Can I smell any creatures within 30 foot?
What color did you want, Zorak?
Like gray or something.
Oh, gray, let me say.
You smell... I wonder what you would smell.
That's better. Thanks.
Let's see. It's an interesting
question.
Well, there is something that smells slightly different from the water. The water smells like basically water and mud and refuse and bad stuff, but there's something in the water there that smells like
smells
like
bad.
This smells just like mud.
Okay, I go over next to Jorquel, and then I point at into this room.
And that's a little bit of a drop down into that place as well.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, that's one of the bad things that came over, by the way, down in that room. He's locked in there, so unless you really feel like going up against him, you don't have to. Oh, and cleric back there, Abadar. Yeah. You could sort of notice it, Sonoda, when from where you were standing, that 3 feet deep water right about here goes even further down.
Was that like the pirate version of Abadar? Abadar!
Yeah, this whole water thing sucks.
Yeah.
So what kind of nasty is that in the other room, Joe Carl? Can you tell me anything more about it?
And you're now fully underwater, Sonoda. That thing. Well, see, you know how I mentioned how I was a scientist and studying things? Well, I can tell you actually, despite being a class with no skill points, I do actually know what that is, thankfully. It's called a Mud Lord. It's sort of a blend between a water and an earth elemental, and you really don't want to fight it. Really don't want to fight it in there. It's pretty much going to engulf you and drown you down there. Although, of course, if you're breathing water, it's going to do absolutely nothing, and we're going to spend 2 hours rolling mischance.
Hey!
Hell yeah.
Next.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a stupid fight.
it's a silly.
It shouldn't be here.
It's only a fight that's any consequence if people don't have water breathing. Otherwise, it's just like mischance.
Doesn't it take like 20 rounds to drown or something like that?
Double your con modifier, but he's got smother, which
Oh.
And every time you take a standard action, it's 2 rounds.
Oh.
Yeah. Every time you take a standard action, it's 2 rounds, and he can, every time he manages to keep grappling you, take d6 extra rounds away from you. But if you've got water breathing, he's a non-threat, really. Apart from, doing some hit point damage. But honestly, he's stupid because he also has the mischance you have. It's just a question of who gets to roll higher. Yay, he's boring. Nobody likes him.
Alright, cool.
Alright, hey, so let's just go over here and stand down. And you notice that sort of stands up from the water this time that there is indeed a giant water elemental here. Like, yep, here's one of my buddies. He's guarding this portal, and suddenly sort of spurts open and a bunch of water comes out. Yep. Don't know what causes this. Don't suppose you guys have access to some elementally knowledge mages that might want to study, might want to help us study this thing.
Let me take a look at that, Joe Qual, and I'm looking forward to meeting your sister Diana, by the way.
He only wants to meet her because he can pronounce her name.
Is it Plains?
Yep. You're
Only a 13.
You're pretty sure he's just telling you the truth. It seems to be a portal to the elemental plane of water, and it's really small except for when it gets slightly bigger for a while and spurts water out. So it would require a stupidly high escape artist check to actually get in there if you wanted to. And if you wanted to, then of course you would be on a plane that contains nothing but water, which is not necessarily all that helpful. Nope, you're still like, yeah, damn it, ah.
Now, what are these, just submerged tables and stuff in here?
Yeah, well, this is sort of our dining room. I mean, it's a nice place. We got it's nice, it's cozy, and well, we've got some supplies in here. You want to know the funny part about it? I don't know why exactly, but when we were exploring this area, we found a potion of water breathing, and rather than do anything with it, we decided to keep it here. I don't know why. Maybe somebody would need it sometime. There's some food here. It's good. No seafood, though.
No seafood.
So it's unseen food?
So now it looks bored because she hasn't killed anything yet.
Yeah, we just got, well, sort of a vegetable diet.
Somebody cast Invisibility Purge.
So what about these 2 ladders? Where do these ladders go?
Oh, those two things. That would be the entrance. It's sort of like a hatch on a submarine. Those two things. Heading to the Jester's Jaunt. Yes. Or Jester's something.
Is that one of the other levels?
Jester's Fraud. There we go. That's... I think there's actually 3 of us going to that. That's not a level in this, just an old adventure. Well, these 2 levers, they'll open up. Of course, you know, as soon as you do that, you're going to find yourself in a lot of water.
Zorik does not care right now.
Alright.
I have magic on me.
Well, that's handy, I guess. So, as soon as
You can see Zorik, he starts taking the run action everywhere.
because I can.
I am not tired.
That's nice. Sharqual says. Like he's going. Water elemental like. He speaks some gurgling noises, and the elemental sort of shrugs.
Alright, well, if we're going underwater now, Zorik is going to put his bow away, and he's going to take out his adamantine heavy flow.
Ooh. How's that? As soon as you get through there, you're gonna reach the area where you're gonna find A, my sisters, and B, some denizens of the elemental plane of water, which we've been sort of putting in.
Are they gonna be pissed off that we're here?
Oh, but they're gonna want to try and murder you unless you have some sort of good explanation.
But we don't. I mean, define good explanation for them.
Well, I suppose I could try and talk to them.
Yeah, you go in first, and then you know, we'll give us like 3 knocks to come in or something.
Joko, I thought we had an arrangement.
Sure.
Do we need to bolster this with? I'll make you a nice salad out of your vegetables that you have here.
It's like, oh, you're a cook? Oh man, I've been here for weeks without. No, don't tell my sisters; they're terrible cooks.
Zorik will go first. He enters the water, pipey area thing.
Yeah, as soon as he says, "Hang on," as soon as you enter that, everybody's gonna get sucked into that thing.
Great.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and talk to my sisters. Just you know, and you sort of start unfastening the ginormous.
It's like there's no other way to go. This is the only way we have to go, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
And as soon as that hatch is opened up, water starts flooding in, which requires everyone to, except for Zorik the cheater and the Undyne, to make a swim check. Start getting dragged along with it.
Well, there's somebody else that has freedom of movement on as well.
Imceline.
Yeah, Imceline.
Imceline's fine too. Then, if you've got a swim speed, you're fine.
Yeah. 33.
33. The captain's fine. He's had worse water than this.
Nothing like a nice swim in the afternoon.
Yeah. Exactly.
Zorik did not have a last name until now. The cheater.
Like, dragged along. He swims.
I'll swim with her. Hmm?
Yeah. You're like, he swims ahead of you and tries tries to help you along.
I have a 40-foot swim speed.
I
So.
think I have like a 40-foot swim speed too. Look how far I went.
Yeah. I can't go anywhere.
Zorak will have a 40-foot walk speed.
Did I? I didn't open the.
Nope.
Did I?
Thank
Nope.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
can I
thought
turn?
is to like swim up here and grab a hold of her.
How strong are you in that form?
Very. Right now I think I have 24 strength.
Okay, you shouldn't really have much problem actually. Just with your swim speed and strength, just helping her along. She can hold her breath. And he sort of gurgles and points at you, and then points at him, and then points forward. Universal sign for follow me, I suppose.
Yep.
And he goes up here and waits. And then he
I forgot to
goes
tell you, I put on Longstrider on Zorak as well.
Oh, you have all the buffs.
Sir Isaac, why do you look like an alligator?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I must have missed that part.
Maybe he's a Feraligator.
Unfortunately, there is not a core thing that allows me to speak while in Wild Sheep.
And from here, you see that there's the door here is open, but there's like a force field or something preventing the water from going in, and he sort of pushes his way through, but it seems like it's definitely a little bit hard. And waits for somebody to follow him, and he's like, "Hey, sis, nice to meet ya." Like, what the hell are you doing here with outsiders? Like, well, funny story. I found some other researchers. They really wanted to help. It was so cute, and we had a little bit of a misunderstanding. And he's like, "All right, is that the arrow that's still stuck in you?" Yeah, that's part of the misunderstanding. Yeah, but it's okay now. It's okay. They're just gonna go on through, and we're gonna try and not fight because that's a bad idea. These guys are hardened mercs, and we're scientists. They go back and forth for a little while before she finally says, "Well, fine then. Be a coward." Yes, Diana. Nice to meet you too. Enjoy studying your portal. I'm gonna go escort these people over to Senethar. Like, huh. Oh, I'd love to see how that goes. I'm sure she's just gonna back down like you coward. Bye, sis. And she just sort of stays there, and you see she actually has a crab just like him, and there's a little elemental in there as well. And it's like, what are you still doing here? Now you're in the water. Stoosh.
I see. I see it. I see the difference.
Start drowning.
Yeah. Like, so what exactly are you doing here? She asks you.
Well, we were sent by our superiors to examine and explore this level of the dungeon. What have you come up with on your research on the portal?
She's like, "Oh, we've come up with a bunch of stuff. Like, it's connected to the plane of water. That's about it."
How to get rid of them?
No. Not really. Look, we haven't made a lot of progress. That doesn't mean I haven't been trying. Come on.
You should be a little nicer to your brother. He's not. He fought very bravely.
I'm sure he did.
He only gave
I'm
up
sure
after
he
a couple
did.
punches.
Lovely. Ah, well. Suppose we could use some sort of help around here.
Well, in case
Just
something bad comes up.
Yeah, just don't hurt my fishes. They're in the next two rooms. See if you can actually manage to talk to Zenithar, because I don't think she's gonna want to go along with this brilliant plan of my brother's. Personally, I couldn't really care less. We're not doing any, not managing to get any progress. Allowing some help is, well, I suppose that's more useful than sticking around trying to do nothing until that clockwork guy comes back up here and attacks.
Did he give you a deadline of how long, or you just know that he's going to attack eventually?
Oh, we'd love it if he gave us a deadline. Not that we'd trust it, but no. But he has Zenithar convinced of the alliance, though. Might take some persuading. She's even got one of his pets with her. I'm sure it's probably not gonna turn on us and murder us in our sleep one day.
I just want to say, Diana, you're absolutely beautiful, and name's Captain Styles. I'm not a hardened merc, I'm a hardened lover. And when you get done here, I'm going to be at the Pickled Imp in Absalon if you want to drop by. Just saying. Just throwing it out there, baby.
What's down this way, Diana?
She's like, oh, that's where I keep one of my friendly little fishies. He's quite friendly, only he bites.
They love bites, though, right?
No, they sort of rip you apart bites.
Oh. Gotta pay it normally.
Yeah, he's really cute, though. But apart from that, yeah, about that, I might Pickled Imp, sure, maybe, who knows? We'll see. If you're still alive, maybe.
It's not a no, guys. It's not a no.
All right now, Captain. You just move along, Captain. Just get back out this. Yeah, come on. Let's go now. Right out this portal. Just push your way through back into the water.
You guys move on past. There's more force fields. There's more completely pointless combats.
Man, I really wish I wouldn't have killed the jerk wall guy like last time I played this.
And missed out on all the pointless combats?
I mean, seriously, this has gone a lot quicker.
There are no tactics for Emerald Spire, so if you actually manage some diplomacy on him and convince him of reasonable arguments, I see no reason why he shouldn't oblige. He's not psychotic or crazy or anything. He's going, okay, guys, and he waves his hands.
Yep, just waiting. Oh, I guess I am in front of Sonoda.
And after about a minute, he comes back. Says, all right. Does a hand wave for you to come along, and tells you to come into this room where you can actually swim to the surface, basically. And you see his sister is there at the end.
Oh my goodness gracious! She's got no clothes on.
She does actually have a lovely sort of scale. She's got Aquaman scale armor on.
Oh my God, she's Japanese.
Blame Steve. It's his picture.
Yeah. That's an Undine.
Yeah.
Maybe Asian, but or Japanimated, but a bit. But that's an Undine.
No, she doesn't have any undies on.
Yeah. No Undine.
Or Undine.
Undine.
God, I hate Undine.
It's a really hard thing to pronounce.
I wouldn't mind actually get a boon for it, but you know, I never get a boon ever.
I've got
Undine is a level 13 druid.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's a monk rogue who's actually decent at underwater combat because she can punch for piercing damage. If you ever have to fight her underwater, you're pretty much screwed. Because that's what the...
You promise?
Hey.
Yes.
3 notches down. Just mess around.
All right then, she says. So my brother says you're intruding on our territory here, and this is not exactly what the thing over here looks like, but it looks sort of like, for those of you who have been through the Emerald Spire before, it looks sort of like an emerald automaton, only with, instead of legs, it's got a fin. It's carrying, and it has that two-handed sort of ransur trident-y thingy.
Wow.
And you like, so tell me, why should I not just send you back the way you came? We've got a very fragile alliance with the person on the floor below. Desperately do not want to piss off.
According to your brother and your sister, that they don't trust that man as far as they can throw him.
He's been reasonable enough. You even gave me this little present. Look at my lovely little automaton. Isn't he cute? He's cute.
It's got a frickin' laser on its head.
Spark enters and he's double gripping, or he's double fisting it. I'm sorry, double gripping.
What the
Whoa.
Gripping, fisting,
This game
something
is
with balls and
somewhere
chains.
else, okay.
It's adamantine. You can take it.
That's the last level.
It's got really dark.
I mean, I thought it was bad orc rape, man, but it just got weird.
Yeah.
Like we told your brother, we just want to search this level, make sure everything is status quo, and eliminate any nasties.
Nasties, just us here, the research team, and whatever's come through the portals. But why should I let you through? If you go down there, you're just going to get yourselves killed and bring the ire of he who lies below back to us. That doesn't seem like a very good proposition. He is a formidable and dangerous man, but we have managed to form an alliance based on academic principles. We're both scientists of a sort, and we've come to an arrangement that we will not attack one another. But I fear if I let you through, well, you will consider that a hostile action.
Well, I don't know anything about this man. Perhaps we can make an arrangement with him too, that we're allowed to be here and research as well.
I don't know, I think Sanaa's getting ready to cast silence on her. Not really, but it's like, oh god, can we just kill something?
Yeah.
I mean, you see this thing here? She points here. He constructs these things. These things are quite quite powerful.
You mean the thing that's possibly spying on you and keeping tabs on you?
You think you could do that?
Honey, with magic, anything is possible.
That's what I'm saying, Emceline.
Well,
I mean, we're not looking to if you think you're Jarqual, you're going to chime in. You sounded like you were not very happy. Diana sounds like she was not very happy. Thinking that this gentleman may turn on you any second.
I think we can take this guy down on the next level. We're pretty good in a tough situation. We cleared out the first few levels ourselves.
Jorkol says, "Come on, sis. These people seem to be on the level, and you know as well as I do that that bastard is going to turn on us." But our research, the portals, and we're going nowhere with that. We're going to need a lot of time, and I don't think he's going to give it to us.
I agree with Jarqual. May I examine this fishy construct?
You mean the fishy construct that's going to attack you now?
It's going to attack me?
Yes.
I didn't know it would do anything.
It's been keeping tabs.
Oh, dun dun dun.
Fishy, isn't it?
I hate when Sarin Ray gives me the gift of foreknowledge.
So you already saw what's going to happen tonight, baby?
And you will be greatly disappointed. I saw the hold on, me and Diana, some sort of crazy fish soup. I don't know, boil.
It's gonna be
a country boil.
Is that when she changes her name to Soren Ray?
Yeah, exactly.
Soren. And these two people are going to be really, really surprised and back off and let you beat the ever-loving, out of that thing. You got the diplomacy check. Now, if you can show her how good you are at beating up those constructs who are clearly a threat, she'll probably be very open to diplomatic.
I tell her my sword is like a shark's fin. LL Cool J is hard as hell.
Some kind of rapper.
I told you I sing. I got one level in Bard.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Paladins can't lie. Take away her paladin status.
I'm kidding.
How high up is, or where's the position of the shark in the 3D? Since we're swimming, it's like 20 feet in here, right?
It's 20 feet. 10 feet of it is water, and the shark is at the surface.
Shark's at the surface. Imceline, you're at the surface?
Yeah.
I suppose I am down here then, near the bottom, because I just came out of the tunnel. And that means I will charge to just under Imceline.
Okay.
To attack the shark.
Sounds good to me.
Let's see. That's a 21 to hit.
Well, that'll do it.
That'll be for 14 plus sneak attack of 5, so 19 right now.
Okay.
Adamantine.
That seems to go through pretty well.
Alright, I'm done.
Yeah, we'll say you hit out of the water basically, since he's out of the water, not bother with underwater combat, because underwater combat is boring. Sir Isaac.
No, you don't. Well, he's not out of the water. That's the thing. He's actually, if he's at the surface, he's either chest height or in his square.
Okay.
I mean, even if he was chest height, it doesn't matter.
So Isaac swims over there. If it has combat reflexes, I provoke.
Well, it doesn't.
Okay. I attack. Ready. Ask Knut to come over here. Have flanking. So I doubt it. I'm class 14. It's flat-footed.
Yeah. Sadly.
Oh wait. That's my companion's attack, not my own. Let's see. My attack. Aha.
That does it.
Yeah. and a bit of damage.
I don't suppose your bite is adamantium.
No.
Still seems to do a bunch of damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
As this thing looks at the two of you and says, "Well, Zork did more damage to me. I'ma stab it before you murder me to death." And then I roll a 1. And
I think it's going to miss.
yeah, it's kind of going to miss. But those of you around it get to make a... let's see, it was a reflex save, I'm pretty sure. Yes, a reflex save for everybody around it.
Everyone around it. Myself and Knut.
You're all fine.
What's the problem?
He emits a bit of electricity into the water.
Oh, okay.
Insuline.
I'm assuming since you've been spying on everyone, you could tell your master if you can see me in there. Good night. 24 hit.
24 hits, adamantium.
16.
He goes bye-bye.
Yep.
And they'll... And the two Undines are like, "Yep." Before they could even start doing anything,
Well,
you
damn,
crushed
I
the
can't
construct. They're like,
I'm sorry, what was your shark saying?
"So, yeah, you seem like capable people. I don't think there's anything wrong with you just going down there and dealing with that construct guy." And they're clearly both happy and slightly terrified of you. Like,
We take our business seriously.
just yeah, you go down there and deal with that guy, and you'll have no problems from us. And but if you happen to have some science-like-minded people, we could really use the help here.
We could send somebody, because I don't think any of us necessarily have the proper expertise in the arcane arts.
That'd be great. I mean, well, you better go down. I haven't actually been down there much, except from the first room, but I can tell you, he's got a lot of constructs down there. Be prepared for that.
Be prepared for Pathfinder Society to come here and take your knowledge. Wait,
Huh?
I mean, not take. Research.
Share? Yeah.
He has 7 intelligence. He had to use the right word, and it took a while.
Zork, I'm so proud of you. You diplomatized.
Sonoda, never. You need more initiative. Everything on this level dies so fast.
Anything today?
Well, you could have nuked the Mudlord, I guess, but that's a boring fight.
Yeah, it's such a stupid fight.
Trust me, it's like 2 hours and nobody enjoys it. And
It's really hard. I mean, it really shouldn't be here. I know the terrain nerfs him, but it's still stupid difficult.
yeah. But if you've got the potion of water breathing, he's fine. As for the others, guess what? This here thing and the crab, her sisters, are carbon copies of the guy on the at the beginning. These are all 15 AC, 30 hit point summoners. So they're pretty much non-fights.
Yeah, you just kill the summoner, crab goes away.
Hit summoner, guy goes away, and then you skipped a giant moray eel and a bunyip. The giant moray eel is dangerous. The bunyip is annoying because of bleed. If you don't,
But the more he only gets out if somebody opens his cage.
yeah.
Otherwise, it just stays there.
Otherwise, it just stays there. And this is yet another one of those weird Emerald Spire levels. It can get really long if people just murder hope with a guy at the start and then go fumbling through all the rooms. But if you actually talk to the guy, nothing says he won't just help you, because he's an intelligent man. He's not an idiot. I mean, I see no reason why he wouldn't, see the reason in letting you pass if you don't murder him and his sisters. I mean, let's see, intelligence 14, wisdom 15.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, the best idea is to let them go through and deal with the clockwork guy downstairs.
So we're done again.
Pretty much. Because Emerald Spire floors are fast. do they get longer later on, Steve?
No.
Okay.
The fights get harder, but you get better, so it's like the same.
Yeah. It depends on the. My experience is most of them can be done within 20 rounds if you just rush it.
Oh yeah. Exactly. And by running it core with 4 people or 5 people in core, they just trample the place.
Yeah, and this is. Okay. I have everything I need. I'll get day jobs. Ooh. And then I will get the.
You're sent the land rush, right?
Who wants? Yeah, let me know if you want me to write down land rush.
Sonata would like land rush.
Land rush, which square?
Oh crap! Hold up, let me open up my sheets.
Sure thing.
Test level 5. Play. What is it? 4,800.
Yeah, 4,800.
She will
Ooh.
take Hex B2. So I'm gonna get a
B2.
prestige and then gain a fame as well, additional.
Okay. And I will have the chronicle sheets to you in about 5 minutes.
Excellent. Oh, fantastic.
Hey, great.
So Isaac can
No,
only
I don't know if I can
consult
wait
in-
5 minutes. Can you do it in 4.5?
Yeah.
4.5. I can
That's
try.
not good enough. Yeah.
Let's see. I might be
Don't
able
the
to
new
do
rules
that.
say you can do a day job even if you don't have a day job or something?
Basically, you always get a downtime, which can be used for a variety of things. Day job is just one of those things.
Okay.
But they haven't specified anything about what the downtimes are yet, and they usually come from boons on chronicle sheets.
Basically.
All right, that's
Yeah,
confusing.
exactly.
Well, I guess so I go back to work.
Of course.
Back to work tomorrow, and teach the mouth breathers about chemistry.
I love how you worded that. Because, yeah, that sounds pretty much what...
Well, thank you so much, Thor, for running this.
Yeah, it was really fast. Well, it's because we kind of diploed everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer the Diplo with channel negative energy.
You didn't even get to harm me this time, Sonoda. What the hell?
No, this is crap. I mean, I swung one time as a crab, and then that was it.
I mean, can you just channel just for fun, just to see if you can kill me really quick?
I mean, I'm almost gonna take improve initiative just so I can get up there in the initiative order.
Yeah.
It's
I have no initiative modifier.
Ooh, yeah, that's hard, man.
Yeah, but you got luck, baby.
And diplosizing.